Hello, I'm back. I missed a few days, but I'm back now. Um, yeah, reason I missed those days? Oh, Jim, are you nuts? Yeah, whatever, Kit Kat. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it, I guess. It's also really, really freaking hot, and I'm dying right now. I turned off my modular AC unit I got in my room, which does an okay enough job at cooling it down. It gets it from like 30 degrees, which it is outside, to like 23 degrees, which is like manageable. But yeah, I just turned it up. Too trendy, Jim. Thanks for the crazy letter. It had me in tears. I saw this in the police box and I just had to have it. Now I'm giving it to you. Well, I guess that's it. Bye. Swack. Pippi. Don't know what swack means, but thank you, Pippi. Elephant slide, okay. Probably not gonna use that. And a present. Birch flooring, that sounds kinda nice, actually. Good day, Jim. It is I, Snooty. I visited a distant hamlet and found this little trinket. I brought it for you. Here, reply to me immediately. Adoringly, Snooty. I'll give that some time to reply to. But yeah, I just turned the AC off for the recording since, yeah, I imagine it won't go well with the recording. I kinda like it, I suppose. Oh, but yeah, I'm already starting to sweat. It's gonna cool down a little bit tomorrow. It's gonna be like 25 degrees instead of 30. Which is better. It's still not quite there yet. They also want me to come to work earlier. Because it just gets so hot in the afternoon and we don't have like proper AC at work either. It's also one of those modular units which, again, does a well enough job, but really doesn't get it there. And they don't want it turned on all of the time for some reason. Sometimes they'll like use the airflow of like using fans and stuff to direct the airflow from going outside to inside. But I mean, that doesn't really work well in my opinion. It's still like close to 30 degrees inside and I'm just suffering. But yeah, they want me to come to work earlier now because then we can leave earlier before it gets even more hot. So I suppose I'll have to get up earlier because, as my colleague said, you're not required to, but you are required to reach your 40 hours. And it's hard for me to reach my 40 hours if everyone leaves the building before I could reach my 40 hours. Because I don't have a key for the building. Is anything happening? Okay, May 29th, that is in 3 days, okay. But I was thinking like a bit earlier or like yesterday or maybe 2 days ago, look, apple tree, yeah. Oh, you got a flea on you, Apollo. It's a new one. And yeah, I was thinking earlier, like, there are also nice things about summer, you know? It's just really hard to, like, defend it right now because I'm suffering so much from it. But when you're, like, cycling around, it is a little bit nice. Especially, like, the smells are really nice and always really nostalgic when you're outside around this time of the year. That's one of the nice things about it. And like cycling through the heat, it gives you kind of a vacation feel, you know. Got some memories attached to that feeling. So that's some of the nice things, I suppose. Other than that, I have to be at work suffering in an office with heat. And it's probably not gonna get much better anytime soon. Well, there'll be little dips, like tomorrow. And I think it's gonna cool down more along the week. But like, it's far from like full summer, where like July and August and stuff, end of June. And that's, it might like reach 40, well maybe not quite 40 degrees, but like close to it. But let's stop complaining about the weather and work for a moment. Are there nice things in the world to talk about currently? I really... okay, it's time for me to like cheer up a little bit. Cause like... yeah, so... I did have a nice weekend, I suppose. Monday was a day off. Because, like, I forgot what it's called, but like some other Christian holiday. So it was another long weekend. It was the last long weekend of the ones you get from the national holidays. And I enjoyed it. As I said, like I cycled a bit and then through like the heat. I wish I did something with friends though, like a barbecue or something. Another froggy chair, I'll take that. I'm sorry about my bird. I'll get him. There. I turned off my noise suppression because... And he just flies right back. Just stay here for a moment. I turned off the noise suppression filter thing in OBS because I feel like it was kind of hindering my audio in the last few episodes. Also, I did record an episode on Friday. I just didn't upload it because I didn't really feel proud of it or anything. It was kind of rushed before Victoria 3 and I really didn't feel like it. Which is why I just kind of took a break during the weekend. Because yeah, if I'm really not feeling like it, I'm not gonna play the game, and I've already missed today, so there goes that. And that was like exactly my kind of fear for missing a day. It's like if I missed one day, I'll start missing a few more. But I hope to like keep it in control, because sometimes you do just need a break, of course. I just hope it doesn't result in me in giving up on this quote-unquote challenge. Jesus, it's so... Also, I've reached like 45 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Because it's close to 50, but also like the guy that inspired me to do this series, he's only got 42, so there's that. Like I surpassed him. I still haven't told him I'm doing this series. I still need to do that someday. Identify this fossil, please, for me, bladders. Ah, oh yes indeed, that's a flea. How grotesque. Fleas have been around, fossilized in amber, that is over 140 million years old. Hard to believe these small pests were terrorizing the mighty dinosaurs. Yeah, that is actually pretty crazy. How I wish they'd also go extinct, but I digress. I haven't had to deal with fleas much. I've got a cat, and I've never seen a single flea on him. But I've also got a friend, and they also have a cat, and their cat always comes back with fleas and stuff, and sometimes they say something like, oh no, I spotted a flea on myself earlier. I'm just happy I never had to deal with that. It seems gross. But yeah. Never had any ticks either, which I'm glad about. Just the concept of like a blood-sucking creature being stuck on you. Like leeches. They disgust me too. But yeah, I've been kind of looking forward to booking a vacation. I just don't know where to. I asked my co-workers today if like I had to plan anything for a vacation, because I don't know, it might be hard if like no one's in the office, or if it's just me in the office. So it would be like better for me to take a vacation while the others are away or something. But like the other guy has nothing planned, and only one guy has something planned so far, so they said it's pretty much fine. I can take a vacation whenever. And of course I can always do that, like they can't legally not make me take a vacation, luckily. But I think it's like nice for me to like check, because I don't really mind when I take the vacation, to be honest. So might as well. But yeah, it's fine. I just don't know where and when and whatever. But I kind of just want to plan something to look forward to. I've got a party this week, with 2 parties actually, which I am looking forward to. Yeah, it was pretty coincidental. Just 2 different friends who, as far as I know, don't know each other. But actually live like only 2 towns apart, and both towns are like pretty far from mine. Are both hosting a party. So with another friend who comes from the same direction I do, we're gonna cycle to that one friend first, and then go to the other party. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I want a vacation to book. I do want to go back to the UK around September actually. There's nothing planned for that yet, but I've got a friend, and he needs to be in London for a business trip around September. And he offered me an iPhone too, because I still need a new phone. I'm just too lazy to buy one really, and if I can, I'll get it for cheap. And he said he might be able to get his hands on an iPhone 10 through work or something like that it was, and like we were kind of like haggling for fun, and it ended up being £40, not euros like the currency I use where I live. No, £40, because I still have some pounds laying around. And yes, since he has to go to the UK for his work, he'll gladly take those off me. So yeah, £40 for a phone, pretty good. But yeah, we ended up talking more about that, because I was like, yeah, I want to go on vacation somewhere, but I don't know. He said like, yeah, I could probably like book a few days off after like he's done with work in the UK, and just kind of stay there, and then I come visit. So I'll probably end up doing that. We're gonna have to figure out the details on it though. I probably want to go by train again. Let's have visited the the previous few times, and it's always kind of nice. Except when there's like delays and stuff that make you kind of worry, but it has gone well so far. And I was just like trains. It's a smooth ride. Doesn't feel like as rushed, or I don't know, like what's it called? The the place where planes land and stuff. I actually airport. I'm sorry, the heat is getting to me. Yeah, I don't know, like airports is just like you have to get there a few hours in advance and stuff, and I don't know, there's just like, I don't know, a musky vibe to it. Like you sit there, probably in some like really comfy clothes, maybe on a lack of sleep or something. I don't know, I just don't have nice memories of airports. It's much nicer going on a train station, because you're in the train right away. Like when you're going by plane, it feels like most of your journey is taken up by like getting to the airport and getting off the airport, instead of actually being on the plane, and then actually being on the plane isn't very much fun either. When you're going by train, like most of your journey is taken up by the train part, and then you can do whatever you want in the train, like look at the beautiful scenery in the window, read a book, whatever. And you can like walk around. Usually there's like a bar or something that you can order some food at. But maybe I wanna do another train journey to a different country this summer, like before September. But I just don't know which country. Maybe it'll just be Germany or something. Yeah, I think Germany would be fine. Because I think the UK is nice because I speak English, of course. So it's nice to like be able to speak to everyone there. With other countries, that's less. Well, I guess I could go to Belgium, but that's like too close. Like I could do Belgium in a weekend, and maybe I should. But like Germany, and like it isn't that big of a deal that a European country's language isn't English, because most people speak English anyway. But like it feels more natural if it's the actual language to speak. But with German, like I don't speak very good German or anything, but like it's close enough to Dutch, and I've studied a bit of German. I'm just afraid I won't be able to hold a full conversation or anything, and if I even tried, I'll probably switch to English or something. Yeah, I don't know, Germany, it's like, I don't know where I would go in Germany. Like Berlin is the obvious choice, and I've been there once for like a school trip. And I guess I could go there again, like nothing, no, I don't know. I want like a specific thing that I can, like, oh, I wanna see this specific thing in that city, and then, yeah. I don't know, maybe just researching it will help. Other than Germany, I might. Nah, I could do Denmark, because I've been to Sweden. Just never been to Denmark, and that's like kinda close by. Again, I don't really know what I would do in Denmark. Yeah. Whew, it's so hot. I'm gonna quit recording now. Thank you for watching. Also, like, I haven't covered any comments. There were a few ones I haven't like covered yet. I just wanna like thank everyone for the nice messages on the Day 100 episode. Those comments were all really sweet, and thank you for those. And also thank you for watching. I'll be turning back on my AC now. And I'll see you tomorrow when it's a little less hot, hopefully. Thank you. Have a good day, morning, night, whatever.